Oh god. Alright. This thing is all about. Let's see what the hell this thing is all about right now. Man. Let's see. Mic check. Mic check just to make sure that the mic is good and that everybody can hear me. Because there was a video that I did before that apparently they couldn't hear me, so I had to tweak in a little bit of the OBS, and the OBS looks like it's high, and then the desktop audio is a little high too as well, so hopefully everybody is able to hear me properly. If I have to put the music down just a little bit, just let me know. And we're just gonna be here, and we're gonna chill, and we're gonna see what happens throughout the next half hour. As I'm streaming, the rest of after hours here before closing, I'm gonna also look at what is gonna happen during overnight trading hours in Robinhood, or 24-hour markets, whatever you wanna name it. But overall, just just looking at overall how they're both trading. We're talking about GME and AMC. We can, discuss other things in between. I know there's other tickers that I have discussed before this past week and yesterday. And it seems like there is some potential buying pressure here, according to this 5-minute candle here on AMC. It's an order here for 4,422 or $4.91. Another one for 2,042. So we're currently above 0.20%. So technically AMC is in the green. And GameStop is actually 2.5% up. So so far, I mean, it's promising. A bit optimistic, but then again, anything can transpire. Because as you know, there is always some type of reaction when it comes to certain news. Influence of the markets. And if we can look at what the SPY is doing, looks beautiful. It definitely looks beautiful. Like, wow, how much more inflated can it get? Yeah, this big 24-hour engulfed yellow candle. I mean, yellow equals to green. Just to let you know, just so you guys won't get confused. I mean, the red stays the same, but wonder it's just hilarious, yeah. And we have a positive MACD here. We just had a signal here, but then again, I wonder. I just wonder, maybe there is a potential for a double top. So would it do something like this, and then start to come down afterwards? Because that would actually make sense. But everything else hasn't been making any sense as well. Due to the release of data for CPI. CPI. Core inflation month over month, year over year. Let's see. Core inflation rate month over month was actually a point down. Okay. Core inflation rate year over year was 0.1% down from 3.6. Forecast was off. Wouldn't I guess that would be good. I'm not too sure. Inflation rate month over month prior was 0.3%. It was actually 0%. Inflation rate year over year was at 3.4% prior. It went down to 3.3. Let's see. Apparently rates have been unchanged. Yeah. And I hear July cuts. So instead of it being September, be cutting down around July. How about that? Let's see what else is happening here. Yeah. How predictable. Yeah, that's predictable. You know, I don't expect anything anymore. But for tomorrow, continuing jobless claims here, and core PPI month over month, year over year, initial jobless claims 4-week average. Let's read a little bit more on this, just to be more in depth of what this is all about. Let's see. So, in the United States, the Producer Price Index for final demand measures price change for commodities sold for personal consumption, capital investment, government, and export. It is composed of 6 main price indexes. Final demand goods, which is 33% of the total weight, which includes food and energy. Final demand trade services, 20%. Final demand transportation and warehousing services, 4%. Final demand services less trade, transportation and warehousing, 41%. Final demand construction, 2% in overall final demand. The June forecast. And they're expecting that to be 144.1. Last time we got 100. Let's see, for May was 144.1. Actual for April was 143.70. What's the forecast? Oh, there's no forecast. I wonder what it could be. Anywho, maybe that will change some things up in the markets tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning. Yeah, not too sure. Let's see what happens with the SPY here. Also, we can just take a look at the SPY for a bit and see, because it's just been consolidating throughout the whole period of aftermarket hours. So we don't know which way it's going. Could be going up. Could be flat. Could just reject down from here. We'll look quickly and see what AMC and GME are doing, as AMC and GME are actually doing the same exact thing as the SPY. If you can actually see some type of resemblance here on the 5-minute chart, in my opinion. See, you got the sell-off here, and then we had a little bit of a gap up here into the consolidation. Travis Stokes, welcome back, buddy. What's going on? Diamonds and rockets. That's what it's all about. But remember, it's always about the flaming bananas, baby. Flaming bananas. It's a big deal. Kevin as well. Kevin, welcome back. AK. Everybody's coming on at the same time. I wonder who else is next. And yeah, as soon as I said, I wonder who's next, there she goes. Zelly, welcome back. Morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you guys are at right now. I'm hanging in there. Could be better. Because if I can be transparent with you, my spy puts are dying. My spy puts are dying, and they're on life support right now. I actually averaged down today. I added like 10 more contracts for my June 21st $520 puts. Talking about flaming bananas. That's how I'm feeling right now. But yeah. Looks to me that we're actually doing the same thing. Honestly, it looks like we're doing the same thing as a spy. For right now, this is pretty much influence from what happened. If you can see it here. Where's my handy dandy epic pen? There it goes. How's everybody doing here on the chat this evening? How are you feeling? That's cute. Let's tango to this song. Kevin's got the popcorn ready. And yeah. So we could just like look at it real quick here. My handy dandy epic pen. So you have this happening here, where you had this huge drop after FOMC. That does not look right. Holy shit! Hold on, let me erase that. let's just do this. I really hope you guys did not catch that. All right, no diddy. So pretty much talking about this part here afterwards, and then a little bump up, and then some consolidation. It's what we're currently seeing right now. So here you go. Got the same thing that happened here, and here. So right now it's neutral. It's currently neutral, but we're just waiting in the next. It's gonna be overnight trading in the next 10 minutes on Robinhood. So we have to watch out for that and see what GME does, because as you know, we're expecting GME to make some moves within the next 2 days. Perhaps there is some more speculation on whether Roaring Kitty is going to actually do something with his contracts, or maybe add more to his position. Who knows? Let's see what's going on here on Twitter. AK is saying, doing well, staying zen, waiting for our attendees. We have been waiting so long, dude. We're so overdue. I think they're just ready to flip that switch, and I'm ready. I am ready. Let's see. As of 4 hours ago here, Powell and the Federal Reserve have 35,000 people watching the live stream. Roaring Kitty of GameStop has 620,000. Are we talking about calls? Let's check out this post here by Mike Investing. Oh, this is ballsy. Let's take a read of this. So, Mike Investing says, right before the market closed, over $4 million worth of GME calls were purchased, which expire June 21st, 2024. Roaring Kitty could potentially be adding to his position because he knows a massive move is incoming. Short squeeze is incoming, which will send GME to two. Wow, this guy is bold with his prediction. He's saying over $200 per share. Wow. Can you imagine that? And you know the capabilities of him actually doing that, and then being able to be in the money, which Curly, I mean he is still, currently in the money, over $5. So knowing the fact that he's actually adding to his position a lot more, yeah, that is a big deal in my opinion, because if we actually approach that date closer and closer, I mean, you also have theta time decay here at play. So if it gets a little cheaper, I mean, I would assume that maybe Roaring Kitty would capitalize on getting those calls for a lot more cheaper. But what if he decided that he wanted to just take half of his positions in calls and started to exercise them? Then we will have a huge deal. And maybe, just maybe GME could have that potential in rising so fast in volatility and getting back to these levels at 34 to probably $40. Fishy Friends Aquatics. What's going on? Tapping in what's new. Yeah. I'm just tapping in to see what the update is here. Good old GME, AMC. Just right now we're all just speculating. I think this consolidation is quite interesting too as well, because as we're looking here on the 5-minute chart, we see a little bit of some curling action here on the 50-day simple moving average. As we're watching right now, we have a little bit of some movement, and on top of that, you got the 7-day simple moving average. The candle is actually trying to trade right above it too as well, so that's supposed to be bullish in my opinion. What did you guys think? I would be leaning towards that sentiment. And if that happens, we could potentially see another pop for 24-hour market trading in just about almost 5 minutes to go. How's everything with you going on, fishy friends? I'm glad to see you. Yeah, Zelly's you can consider Zelly as an OG, but we actually both go way back. We became really cool, and we had met on DZ stream around mid-August, and just clicked. And we were just vibing, just going crazy on the chat, hyping it up, and And then she found my channel. I was like, oh my god, you have a channel. Oh, that's so cool. But no, it's I'm happy, and you know, she's down to earth. I respect her, and yeah, I just like the fact that, you know, she's really supportive of you know, everybody in the community, and yeah. So, and speaking of Data Zero, there he is, Data Zero in the house. Thank you, as always, for the support. Thank you for helping me out too as well. I'm still thankful for that day, and making a huge difference in my channel and my stream, and having the fam support me too as well. You know, I figured everybody needs help sometime, and it's cool that, you know, we all help each other in any way possible. So yeah, Easy, shout out to you, and shout out to everybody here on the live stream. So thank you for taking the time out of your day, out of your night, wherever you are, for being here, and for all of us to spend our quality time and brainstorm and see what are the possibilities for the next couple of minutes to tomorrow. Because right now, the setup rate, as we look at GME, it's looking like a good one for me. And you know, the way that this is all looking like, hey, listen, this could definitely turn around. This could rebound. You can have you know, everything to start turning back around, and as soon as you know it, GME is back to $27 and maybe higher. And yeah, we just got to see what happens. So in T minus a minute and 10 seconds to go, and as I'm talking about the overnight trading hours, we're gonna look at AMC2 as well. Now there is something different in this scenario, because as DZ had pointed out before market close, or was it during the speech for Jerome Powell? Well, there is a little pick me up there, but it had been going through a lot of barcoding throughout the whole process and into after hours trading. So but as you know, again, you know, we all have to depend on GME's movement to see what happens, because if things start to turn around and then we start to reject, you already know it's gonna follow up this, you know, the same way. But you know, who's to say that we're gonna leave? We're not gonna go anywhere. Nanya D-Biz. Yeah, you guys are all legendary, and God, like just seeing everybody, you know, with legendary vibes, you know, keeping everybody positive in the whole process. You know, there's people that are going through tough situations, and they're in a dark place. So, you know, for us to be able to get them out of that, you know, that's really important. And to know that there is still hope, and that we can't give up, because we're all in this process together, and the inevitable is yet to come. So that's just my opinion, and know for a fact, like I always say in every one of my streams and my videos, that everything that's being said here on the chat and on the stream is strictly in our opinion. And note that I say our, because I include everybody else in here, not just myself. And this is not financial advice. Further ado, aftermarket is now closed. Aftermarket is now closed, and now the 24-hour market begins on Robinhood. So we closed at We closed at 2602, up 2.20%. And now we got ourselves a little pop. Whoa, wait. Jeffrey Rocha, good to see you on stream here too as well. For real, say word. Oh, and thank you, Kevin. By the way, I saw that comment, so thank you. Fishy Friend says, that's right, it all dawned on me the other day. Gotta slide through and support the fam. Thank you, Fishy Friends. Nunya D-Biz, Moistly, Unlongated Popsicle. We got so many aliases. But get your ass in here. Since JWS streams, Zelly? JWS? JWS. Who is that? Nah, Travis, man, we're all G's in here. Including Zelly. We're all G's. All G's will stay strong together. And this is how it is. Now who is if you guys can fill me in on who Citron is, because I really just started knowing about this Citron person today on the stream earlier on DZ stream. Quick summary, anybody? What did we close at? 2602. So now currently GameStop is having ourselves a little curl here. 2618, so we're up almost 3%, so that is quite positive. So let's see. If anything, this is starting to look like a Oh, he was. Yo, Stony Bones in here too. What's up, Stony? Andrew left. Andrew, the guy who lost GME huge. Dang. So if he left his position, that means he probably got liquidated. He got his ass handed to him. And now we could probably see some type of reaction to that on GME. If it doesn't happen now, it could happen, tomorrow in pre-market. Let's see. Oh shoot! Damn, you can imagine that, dude. I was tripping for a second. I thought it said $29.80. Oh wow, but. Listen, like, it's actually curling up. So we're up almost $1 here in overnight hours. We had closed at 2602 in aftermarket hours, and now we're up at 2630. So far, so good. Kramer started staring at all the cheerleaders like a complete perv. Oh, actually, speaking of Kramer, let's just look at that clip real quick. Let's see. Let's drop this down a little bit. Yeah, look at that. I'm still using Winamp. I'm old school. We can check a look at this.
By Jeffries. For fresh people, they were doing an at the market offering led by Jeffries. They've been selling every day for the company, raising.
Actually, as a matter of fact, Jeffries, I don't know if you've heard about them, but they're also involved in Finger. And in my opinion, from what I've heard so far, and I think it's been almost a year or however long, but apparently Jeffries is also involved in the short against Finger.
Money for the company. This, of course, as Jim pointed out, since the stock rose dramatically. Now, by the way, they did 45 million shares and raised almost $1 billion. Then they did another 75 million, which they've now completed raising, as you just said, about 2.1 billion. So you are talking about three. Jim, you asked me about Paramount. Is there anything you can remember that's similar to this? A company raising $3 billion? What percent of the market cap of this was this?
Company's is 10 billion. They have 3 billion. They have almost
10 billion.
So they raised 30% of their market value.
The big issue is the leases.
In cash.
He could right now write checks to whoever he has, Simon Properties, doesn't matter. Get out of he could pick the 3,000 bad GameStops. He could close them. He can then open another company. And this is no longer GameStop. This is SPAC. So Ryan
This guy's
Cohen's
really
back.
giving
And this will be
Ryan
his chance
Cohen
to really demonstrate that he's a
financial
great
advice.
business person and do Chewy too.
It's a great point. In many ways, you're right. It's like it's a blind pool of capital that he has control of now as the CEO of the company.
With no debt.
That was raised thanks to a gentleman named Roaring Kitty.
Roaring Kitty.
Who's virtually incomprehensible when I watched him on Friday.
Meantime, Jim,
I
you talk about
believe-
the Bears being in retreat. Citron says no longer short.
Oh, okay.
This is
There he
with
goes.
respect,
Citron no longer
markets,
short, like Fishy said.
rationality, and calls that live stream an insult to capital markets.
Okay, so the other side of that is, if you're a Redditor, like,
Oh my God.
it was
I kid you not. Now that you say that,
well,
A Redditor like I am.
okay, so my
this right here, literally, like that post, that tweet. You already know he's hurting inside his butthole. It's flaming right now. Oh, AK. All right, man. Oh, I appreciate you. Much love. Blessings to you and the fam. And you already know. Positive vibes. I was glad to see you on here, and enjoy the rest of your evening. And I'll see you tomorrow on DZ's live stream. So that'd be easy. Johnny Lunchtime Rodriguez is in the stream too as well. What's up, Johnny? So we were watching a little interview here with Jim Crapper, and I don't know who the other guy is, and pretty much whatever they were talking about here. So, oh man, just it's all looking to come together, and Citron is in trouble. Is in trouble. That tweet, in my opinion, just states that it's clear, it's evident, and there's no turning back, because now they're screwed. And on top of that, look at that. We got GameStop just about a dollar. So we're almost now at 4% up at overnight trading hours. So we had closed again from 26.02 and after hours market, and now we're up to 26.46, almost up 4%, and that is good for business. 26.47 and climbing. So that whole thing I'm saying about 27 bucks as the next level of resistance. So that looks like it's nearing soon, and it can definitely be possible to break. AK, you're the best. And again, I appreciate all the vibes and your support too as well. So thank you all, and to the others that are in here currently just vibing here with everybody from the DZ stream, and everybody else too as well. Thank you for being here. We're just gonna be here for a little bit, I promise you it's not gonna be an 8-hour stream, all right? Because I've done a lot of sitting at work, and I don't want my ass to be any more flat. But just know that it's very much appreciated. all of you being here. So thank you. So we're seeing GameStop hanging around 26.43, almost $4. We see a little curl up, so I would want to assume that is looking something like this. So if everything is starting to come right back above, then we know for sure that 26.50 will be hit and broken, and 27 would be the next area of interest or resistance to break over. And hopefully by pre-market hours tomorrow, we get to see that fulfill, and then perhaps continue to fill back up all the loss from today's action here during afternoon hours, and perhaps maybe, and this is just a prediction here, but we could possibly see GameStop coming back up to maybe 28 to 30. So what are we gonna do here? As I see Chris Wilson in the house. Chris Wilson, what is good? What is going on with you, sir? It's good to see you. And everybody who's on here, show some love to the stream. You already know. Let's see. I would if YouTube allowed more than one. You mean if they allowed more than one of your channels? You could do that. So he's trying to buy the dip. This here was pretty much the accumulation phase right there. So, NFA, buy the dip, and you ride the rip. Just like that. Let's see. Nothing much, Chris. I'm just hanging out with everybody here, and we're just looking at some updates here. What's happening in overnight trading? Looks good so far for GameStop. We're gonna hang out here until perhaps 8:30, and see if we can get to 27. But if it consolidates, then that's good too. I mean, I can deal with that. But Travis really wants to buy the dip. Pretty much the same thing goes for AMC. Can't deny that they're pretty much in the same algo. So if we were to see GameStop theoretically, or should I say hypothetically, same thing, go back to 30 by Friday, then we would see AMC fill the box here and try to come back up to 540 to 550, around that range. So by all means, let her rip. But I'm not gonna lie though. We were seeing some type of resistance here between the 7-day simple moving average and the 50-day simple moving average here on the 5-minute chart. As you can see, it did attempt technically to try to break over 495, but something just held up, and then we had pulled back down. And you can see the 7-day SMA here just below the 50-day and trying to come back down. And as we see that 5 and 1 MACD here, this indicator, we had the signal here, and what we see was a divergence. But then again, you can see that it was bearish for that time until it started to switch up. So now that it's light pink, that means it's losing weakness to the downside, and it's gonna try to move back up to to the upside, and it looks like some glasses and a nose and a smiley face. But that would be my hypothetical T8 there for the 5-minute chart. Overall, this is looking crazy, and all these lines are looking crazy too. So I'm gonna have to start cleaning up this chart here later on when I get off the stream soon. But yeah, you notice how there hasn't been any peep about Adam Aaron. No peep whatsoever, unless I'm wrong, unless there's something going on right now that I do not know about. But if you guys do, then feel free to share the information and see what's the latest. I do tend to come to Twitter and see, but yeah. Wait, let's see what's going on here. Oh, the Urban Girl is here. Oh, the Urban Girl, what's up? Long time no see on the stream. How's everything? Let's see. Remember shareholder meeting tomorrow. That's right. That's right. We have a shareholder meeting for GameStop tomorrow. And I do. Okay, so now that you mentioned also FFIE, we're gonna quickly look into that right now as we speak. At the top of the list, and can you actually see some similarities here? Like, what is going on? Wow. I mean, this is crazy. But if you're looking at AMC on the 4-hour and FFIE, you can see there's somewhat of a same setup, the same move as what happened here. Look at that, May 13th. And when did we have this run here? May 13th as well. Wow, very interesting here. Very interesting. So if we can take this as a reference as to what's going on with FFIE, then we could speculate, in our opinion, that there is some type of influence going on here. And if we see here around this time line, you see that when I go back to FFIE, there was a little bit of some action at that same time frame between the 6th and 7th of June. Yeah. So in some ways, I feel like there are in correlations with what the algo is doing for AMC. So it looks like AMC and Jimmy has a little buddy tagging along with them. But who's to say that if, for example, if AMC and Jimmy were to go off tomorrow or Friday, and we see, let's say, for example, Jimmy go and blast off to $40, then we would see AMC at $6, maybe up to $6.50 again, and then perhaps we will see Faraday follow right back and try to hit that 80-cent mark back over here, and then we can definitely speculate and figure, you know what, there's something going on for sure. And yeah, if that's what's playing out, we could have ourselves, and this is of course not financial advice, but we can also have ourselves another play at hand that we could potentially take advantage, you know, possibly for a swing or a scalp. You know, you get on at 50 cents and you get out at 80. I mean, that's a decent gain. I mean, if we can we can calculate what that would be like if that was the case scenario tomorrow, then you would see a good 50% gain from that point. But let's say if it went ham, I mean, you got a good 95% gain right there if something happened and Faraday goes crazy. I think RC and RK should add some positions into Faraday. That'd be crazy. Let's you know what? Let's actually look into what's happening in the options for Faraday. Now that you've mentioned that, because I'm interested in looking at the volume. Where did it go? Oh, there it goes, Faraday. There she goes. It's you know what's funny? It's not a distraction unless you don't even like you just don't want to hear it. You just want to be about the other plays. But if you wanna treat it as another window of opportunity to make a lot more, and then you can load up on your other positions, say for example AMC and GME, and then be like, you know what, this was the best distraction I've ever had. Like, okay, so let me get into Faraday, and this is just me just creating a scenario here, right? It's not like I'm telling you to do this. But what if, it's like, oh, okay, so I'm going to jump in. So you know what? Now that I profited off Faraday, now I got all this ammo here. Also known as all these gains that I made from Faraday. So what am I going to do with this? Oh, shoot, look at that. AMC is now back to 490? Okay, I'm going to get myself another 100 shares. So in a way, that to me, it's like, to me, in my opinion, that's a good distraction. But you still have your big positions in the two, in AMC and GME, so it's not really much of a distraction if you're well positioned. If you're good, and it's like, heck, why not? Why not just come to the side here and see what's going on with other plays, and then just keep making that money ball roll. Just keep it going while AMC and Jimmy are just sitting there waiting on the sidelines. Like Kevin and his popcorn and his side eye going, this is an interesting idea. Wait, let me just take another couple of bites of my popcorn. And then they're like, oh, that is actually a good idea. And then from there, Zelly just taking a sip of her Coca-Cola, and then burping here. Maybe that is a good idea. Yeah. I'm just being stupid. But listen, looks like here I'm not even looking at the weeklies because that is a little risky in my opinion. But the June 21st options chain here, you got a lot of open interest here for the dollar, for the 50-cent strike, $1.50, $2. And the $3 strike, which I found interesting. But most of the volume is concentrated on the $1, $1.50, and the $2 strike. So that is actually interesting to see. Looks like a lot of people are still somewhat very optimistic about the play. Let's see the other chains here. August 16. Yeah, it looks like the dollar strike is more concentrated. Not too much on the leaps, so I find that interesting. So I think they're just like temporarily playing this thing, in my opinion. So let's look real quick. And let me just look at GME. So 26.33. So it's still up a good 3.46, almost 3.5%. So far so good. It's just still consolidating, but a little bit more higher than what it was after hours market. We're gonna take a look at. Let's see. Let's look at the cost to borrow fees. All right, so it actually dropped just a little tiny bit, and so from 11.3% to 10.99% cost to borrow fees. So it's quite low. It's not the best. And then you got a whopping 6,800,000 your shares available to borrow. So I don't know if that's gonna still put some type of pressure on Faraday. But let's see, because if we're looking at this as a potential temporary run or temporary play, and we see that it kind of resembled what was going on with AMC here for the past couple of times that it ran. I want to say, perhaps they would try to capitalize on another swing, or if it actually blows the top off and then break past the dollar, then oof, that would be amazing. That would be cool. Let's go and look at the 1 hour chart. Let's see. This is a different story here. Let me just look at this here. What is going on here? Let's see. Cameron probably made some cash in the beginning. They were talking about it. AMC and GME only for now, but good luck to FFIE holders. I think I have ADD with stocks, just like watching the 1 minute charts. Yeah, that's not ADD. I think that's OCD. I think you need to get out of that 1 minute chart and zoom out when in doubt, because if you're tending to hold a position for a longer time and you're doing 1 minute charts, that's gonna mess up with your decision making there, in my opinion. So that's why I always say you just look at the longer time frames, and you'll definitely get a bigger picture of what the stock is trying to do. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people do that too as well. So yeah. Fishy Friend says, honestly, I missed out on a lot of plays because of Amy and Jimmy. I had all of my money tied up. AI. Yeah. I can tend to agree with that, because oh man, like all the missed opportunities, I want to say perhaps, I have been fallen too as well with that, and I wish I could have capitalized in some other place too as well as I waited. But there's always redemption. There's always more opportunities. There's always ways to come back and how do you say? And damn, what's that word? Redeem yourself. There you go. Wow. Okay, Momo. Okay, Momo's in the house. Jeremy Moa too as well. Welcome to the Line of All Trades stream. It's a pleasure to see you here. Thank you for taking the time out of your night to be here too as well, and just hanging out with us just for a little bit more. We could probably extend it for another 15 minutes or so. Cat not here. I'm out. Who's Cat? Kitty cat. What? Let's see. What other plays? I mean, do you guys have other plays that you are currently in at the moment that you're trying to look into? Oh shoot, Travis is gonna tell. Ooh. Travis is gonna tell. Ay ay ay. You in trouble, Momo. You in trouble, bruh. Yo. So let me see. I think. Wait, cause I know there was another play. Somebody commented on one of my previous videos and actually had a request. So while I'm actually here, or maybe I should do a separate video for that. I think I should do a separate video for that, and I'll do that for that person later on tonight. I also have to do a little update on GTII. If you guys did not know, my channel, when I started, it was based off of GTII and just talking about GTI and what was happening with it chart wise. So now coming back to seeing GTII or where it is now, holy moly, this thing is at 9 cents. So I don't know, I'm pretty sure all of you guys here were aware of GTII and what's been happening to it. But it looks like finally, after all this time that has been shorted to death, I mean, not literally, but you can see, and as I go to the daily chart, how this stock looked like before. This is complete madness. This is pretty much like another. If you think about it, this is kind of like your little June 2021 AMC run here, and then you had it's something similar to it. It has a similar feel to it. But when I noticed, I mean, it pretty much like it's been gone through the same situation, you know, same scenario. It's just been heavily shorted up the wazoo. You got management that sucks ass, and then you know, and now there's lawsuits up in there, and now they're trying to clean up management and change and stuff. So, but the fact of the matter is that I am actually surprised that it's actually holding up around this level of 9 cents. I am thinking, and this is just me, but what way to try to capitalize on this now? As GTII is actually consolidating here on the 4 hour, go to the 2 hour, and it looks actually pretty good, and especially here in the Elliott wave, I'm actually surprised because it's actually getting hotter and hotter and hotter. Matt K in the house. Johnny Rodriguez saying MMAT. So we're gonna look at that in just a few moments too as well. But here I'm actually quite surprised. This is the Elliott wave over here, infused with the TTM squeeze. Howdy to you too as well, Matt K. Hopefully everything is good with you and with your family. And nah, I'm good. But you can tell the temperature is actually getting really hot here on that wave. So to be honest, that leaves me to feel a little bit optimistic now about GTII and what it's capable of doing. And some can play it as such, you know, maybe for a little swing. I mean, this 9-cent area, 9 to 10 cents. And I'm just giving you an example of a scenario. I mean, you already know when it comes to small microcap stocks like that and moves like if you were to get in at 9 cents all the way to like 20 cents, that's already like 130% move, which is crazy. But anything above that from here, and let's say if it reached back to April levels, we're talking about hold on. Let's see, we're talking about, let's measure from here. Oh, I can't even, hold on. Yeah, from 30 cents, that's almost 250% gain. So that's massive right there. You're drunk, Travis? Jesus. Oh my god. I love it. I love these people. AWRE is one ticker, not much volume, but I think I could be early on this one. We'll look at that after MMAT and see what the heck is going on with that. Metamaterials. Metamaterials is at 332 at close. It was actually negative 8.29%. There's still some divergence happening here with MMAT. As a matter of fact, you could see potential downside here, as you see the 7-day SMA just bouncing right off the 50-day SMA, rejecting, and now you see the next 4-hour candle here trying to stay below, which is that indicator that is bearish. If it were to continue, you would see that maybe perhaps a $3.10 level as a support. But if it fails to hold there, and let's say it starts to continue to follow and break below the 200-day SMA, and also the 50-day following afterwards, then you could see this to go maybe 240 to 260. Depends. There hasn't been much news as of yet, and the last thing was May 29th here about investor settlement. Apparently here on May 21st, investors and MMAT had reached the final approval of a $3 million settlement related to the Torchlight's deal scandal. And the deadline for the filing for the payment was on June 5th. So I don't know what that was all about. But technical wise, it's still looking a little bearish to me. There's some divergence here also happening on the hourly, so definitely looking out for $3 potentially in that financial advice for the next level of support. What is this? AWRE aware. Have I ever heard of that? Aware? Let's look at the 24-hour chart here. Oh wow, it's a massive swing here. A nice. This is like swing central, honestly. Long-term swings, up and down, up and down, up and down. Like it looks like it could actually go for another swing up, too, as well. this is how the pattern has been looking like on a 24-hour chart. I'm guessing Chris Wilson, you got in before the initial pump over 177, 180 maybe. Looks like there's earnings for July 30th, so that's a long time to go. So far, as long as we're staying above the 200-day simple moving average, that is momentum continuing to the upside. So it's remaining as bullish, and you can see it many times here in the past where you got the 7-day simple moving average here bouncing off just off the 200 and also the 50-day simple moving average constantly, and looks like it's wanting to do it one more time here if it holds above. Let me look real quick on the 4-hour. Okay, so the 4-hour it looked like it had crossed over. So let's see. So I had crossed over the 200 and the 50-day simple moving average. So now moving above. I gotta look at the smaller time frames here. Look at the 1 hour. 8:42 in the morning, Jesus. So I'll just put this to just watch and see what happens, and then the next 2 days for Thursday and Friday. But overall, it looks like it had been attempting to climb back higher than the previous low of 175 and closing at 185, and then you got the ask at 207, so 207, which is over here. Okay, not bad at all. Let's see the 45. Let's look at the flow. The shares flow is at 12.41 million. Market cap is 39.1 million. Average volume 49.45 thousand. So the volume for today was 22.39, which is a little bit quiet. So not a lot of activity happening, but who's to say that maybe that could be a good thing when there's not a lot going on and the stock is actually a little quiet. And then out of the blue, something happens, and then you have a little gap, a little run. So as your little hypothetical TA for Aware Inc. And actually, before I move on from here, I can just check the cost to borrow and what's happening there. Excuse me. What is this? Oh, just 0.33%. And it looks like it's been capped at 1,500,000 to 1,600,000 available shares to borrow. Okay. It's a little tough to say. Let's look at the weekly. The weekly? Wow. What's going on? German markets are open soon? Hold on, what's $4,250? I wish it's the SPY, because I would love it for the SPY to be back down to 4,250. Not for nothing. Let's see. That weekly chart looks actually pretty Looks interesting. So I'm gonna do here for now just as reference and see if it follows. I'm gonna create a channel. I'm gonna create a channel and I'm gonna leave it right here. Because chances are for the next week, if the 7-day simple moving average stays right above that, so then maybe we can be faced with another test at $2 as resistance. So we're gonna leave that there, and we're gonna leave this right here just in case. So what's up with Lucid? Wow. I'm surprised that the MACD, the 5-in-1 MACD here is giving us bullish signals from here, but let me see. It looks like it's been trying to hold up here. We had a low here of $2.29. We had closed at 265, 268 on an after hours market. But for some reason, it looks like it had been trading below the 7-day simple moving average. So this either has two scenarios that could play out. So you might see this. Give me 1 second. Need the brush. Wait, why do I need the brush when I have my handy dandy Epic pen? Oh my god. I would think that for one that it would potentially make somewhat of a inverse head and shoulders on the weekly and try to come back up from here, maybe towards like July, and trying to come back to like maybe $3, because honestly also here I'm noticing that the Elliott wave plus the TTM squeeze is getting just a little bit hot, and it's actually increasing in the momentum to the upside. So it's been lingering around. You can see that here too as well on the 4-hour. What am I doing here? Sorry, just took that here. That it's been staying above. It's been trying to it's been struggling, but it's been trying to stay above the 200 SMA. And if you notice, the 50-day here is trying to curl right back to the upside. So you have all this momentum trying to rebound, and you got a nice engulfing yellow candle, even though it's supposed to be green, 4-hour candle trying to come right back over. So who's to say that perhaps maybe 275 could be the level of resistance here if bullish. But if it stays in and comes below 265, then that's the bearish case scenario. But it looks like we would have to see during the next day and how it plays out. For sure. Mark Maddox and Mark R. What's up, guys? Zinzelli Zen is from the future. I guess she's already seen a hairless, toothless line. What? Bro, what am I reading? Lucid has just been going down for a long time. Yeah, it's been one of those stocks that have been taken advantage and heavily shorted. And you can see it here. I mean, here on the 2-week chart, like the trajectory that this stock has gone through, it's been crazy. I've just never seen such massive shorting. But to be honest, I'm quite surprised that that Lucid hasn't even gone through a reverse stock split at all. It hasn't even fallen below to, you know, under $1, and it's actually staying consistently around the 250, 260 area for. If we could just take a look here, within, let's see, probably like within this range. What we got here? So what was this 229? So 230 to what, 288? Almost $3. So if it's staying consistently like within this range, then we could, and I'm again not financial advice, but we could potentially see this as the bottom, the official bottom for Lucid, and probably start on accumulating on the accumulation phase. So we're gonna see what happens again, you know, within the next 2 days. 2-day chart, you can see it here too as well. This consolidation and trying to stay above the 50-day. So, yeah, either they're just really shorting the crap out of it, or there's some type of there's something going on. I cannot be precise or exact with what's happening with Lucid because I haven't been looking at Lucid in ages. But from what I could tell you, the cost to borrow fee is actually kind of decent, and it's been hovering around 22.55%, and only 200,000 shares available to borrow. So let's see if we see the past. Wow, okay. So if you notice, the shares are actually coming back down. So there's less and less shares available to borrow. But it's been consistent at around the 20s range, the 20% range for the cost of borrow fees. So if you can see here, this is from yesterday and then today. And then as I'm going down, as we go in through the day, you can see the shares decreasing little by little. Not coming back up here. So then we end up with only 200,000 shares available. So just to say that there is some type of activity happening with the Lucid. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm just gonna say that perhaps maybe they're waiting for something to happen. So, but then, you know, like I said, this could definitely be another window of opportunity for everyone to capitalize and perhaps get into whatever you feel you want to do with this. And if you think this is indeed something that you see in the future come back up, that's up to you, because like I always say, you are your own decision maker of your investments and your money. As long as you're playing it safe and you know your limits, as long as you're making money, that's what matters. But yeah, I've seen a lot of Lucids driving around. They have a spot in a high-end mall in San Jose. Yeah, there's one here in New York. There's one in New York, and I've seen the Air. I've seen a couple of Airs driving around too. So it's like, well, you know, looks like it's somewhat popular because people are actually driving it. And I feel like we could use some diversity in EVs. I kind of don't want to be seeing Teslas all around everywhere. It's an eyesore, especially that Cybertruck, which I actually saw one 2 days ago. So, yeah. What else is going on? Let's see. It's almost 9 o'clock at night. Is that what Elon says? I wonder. It's interesting. And Mark, what's going on with you, Mark Maddox? Miss Moneybags, you can always bribe people. That's funny. So let's currently look at what's happening with GME right now in the overnight markets, 24-hour markets, that is. And it looks like it's hanging around above where it had closed at, which is $26.02. Hold on, where's GME? Oh, here it is. So we can see here we were left off at 26.02, and it's currently 26.17. 26.17. I can't believe we were actually at $33.54, probably higher today, this afternoon. What a swing, huh? Kai, what's up? Oh, the Kai Supreme is here. Flamin' bananas in the chat, guys. Give it up for Kai. What's going on with you? How is your evening going so far, Kai? Flame on, brother. All right, let's see what's happening here. What are the people saying about Adam Aaron? Let's see. AMC Fraud Chronicles. Here are more evidence of securities fraud committed by Adam Aaron and AMC Board of Criminals. Corrupt Zern indicated that there was no 87% support. It was only 20.4%. Adam Aaron lied to his investors, stating 87% support for his reverse split fraud. Uh-oh. What is this all about? Wait, so this whole time he's going through another hearing in court? Is this what's going on, guys? Because I literally, like, ever since like the whole GME thing around May, I just never heard anything at all what's been happening with him and AMC. Just only the fact that, you know, AMC has been moving with GME the whole time. So hey, da da da. Let's see. Momo, what up, big dog? You were stepping on my toes earlier. You want to step on some toes? I got something you need to step on. Step on this shit. Listen. All right, let's see. Oldest beer, no, just no. Found some from someone who is still holding a 3-year-old, 99%. Oh, whoa! Hope YouTube doesn't flag me for that. Yeah, geez, this is a lot going on there. Oh my god. Wow. What has Elon been doing? Elon hasn't been capping on these explicit images there. I just saw a nutsack. That's awesome. What? Fire at an oil refinery in northern Iraq. Oh no, come on. CEO Adam Aaron and criminal board member stop stealing from. Okay. There's a lot of angry people on Twitter about Adam Aaron. That's all I can see right now. Easy to see they were selling it while the price were continuing. Yeah, jeez. Insane. Oh, okay. I'm not gonna scroll back up because that's disgusting. Yeah, YouTube, please don't cut me off because of that. I swear to you, YouTube, that was fake. That was fake. That was a chicken breast with some hairs on it. Here they come out again. Only try to crap when they feel like there's an opportunity they'll be wrong again. Okay, I guess. What are your guys' thoughts on Roaring Kitty though? Quickly, what do you think? Because there's a lot of people that have been having mixed reactions. You got this guy here saying Roaring Kitty is such a fraud. LOL. He is panic dumping his GME calls into the close. Almost 90,000 traded today. Guess he wasn't about the mission and shareholder meeting. He made money. Good for him, but he's a massive phony. What we got here? 5,003. $20 calls for June 24th. What? He has June 21st calls. What are you talking about? What? Yeah, Kai got flagged for posting the flames and bananas. I mean, I don't get it. It's just flames and bananas. I mean, what are they? What is YouTube saying? Freaking flaming dicks? Like, I don't get that. I really don't get that. It's like if I put a banana and a donut together, then YouTube is gonna think I'm gonna take the banana and stick it in the donut hole, and then they'll flag me for it. Jesus. Make it make sense, you know? Flaming dicks that's peeled like a banana and shooting straight fire. My god. GameStop is still at 26.24, over 3%. Yeah. Cram it in a donut hole. Stick the banana right in there. Yes, just like how she likes it, baby. Yeah. SQQQ on a new 52-week low. Really? SQQQ. QQQ more. Look at that. Wow. That's insane. Looks like we have a little bit more divergence happening here too as well. Looking a little cold. What are your thoughts on SQQQ? You guys are still getting in? Just like DZ saying he's been accumulating SQQQ for a bit, so. And it looks like we got dividends. What is this? This is quarterly dividends. It looks like it had dropped actually dramatically from an amount of 28 cents per share back in December 20th of last year to now a quarterly dividend amount of 16 cents since March 20th of this year. Wow. Interesting. The VIX. Speaking of the VIX, let's see what the VIX is doing. Oil is actually up 78.26. The VIX is at $12. And it looks like it's been holding. It's been holding around this level for a bit here. Was it said that if the VIX held around these levels here, that it would actually cause it to bounce once more, and then the markets start to turn back around and start to sell off? Because it looks like it's done that for the majority of the time here. Let's see, maybe we can let's see, hold on. That's a bottom. Have we come back to this levels before? Oh yeah. Let's see. Just gonna pull this down a little bit. Let me get a little bit of that. Hold on, maybe a little bigger. Okay, there you go. Oh wow, yeah. Oh damn. Oh shoot. It's been touched many times. Interesting. Look at that. Wow. Okay, let's see. Over and just under, just a little bit under, right there. Wow. What do you guys think? Maybe a little double bottom here, double bottom action happening with the VIX. Could see it back to maybe 1170 and change. Wait, what? I feel bad saying this, but SPY needs to tank. Oh, what? Yeah, it's out of control. It really is. What is this? It's not it. What is this? They didn't really quite update this yet. Check the 4 hour. The 4 hour. Yeah, it could look like it could potentially start to bottom out again. Honestly, looks like it's definitely in favor of this area in bouncing again, just like in the past. So. We might have to start looking into VIX real closely within the next 2 days, into next week for sure. Matt K, he was so eager to tell me that it's not possible for the SPY to crash, because why do you want the SPY to crash so bad? Wait, hold on. Oops, I did it again. Gave you my heart, got lost in again. Oh baby, come in love. Not to the sun. Oh, say word. Okay, so 26.29. It's trying to attempt to curl back up again. So this is pretty much good. I mean, like if we can see GameStop just consolidate throughout the whole time, that means like we have a potential to have another pop before this week is over. That's happened a lot of times too, where you have like a long period of consolidation and this has been flat, and then all of a sudden, like, we start to rebound again. That is, ooh, caliente, you know what I'm saying? A little caliente. Oh my gosh. 24 likes. Oh man, is that a record? I appreciate it. Much love to everybody here on the chat. Thank you all. Thank you all. You have no idea how much that means to me. You literally got 70 more subs to go until 500. to the new milestone. Oh my gosh. YouTube can finally pay me in coins for ad revenue. What an accomplishment. But anyways, damn, it's already 9:10. Shall we wrap it up and come back again another time? Cause look, Travis is tapping out. But no, for real though, I think VIX is definitely something to look into and carefully. Not financial advice. We're coming close to the near lows again. Just know that the 52-week low was at 1152 as of May 23rd, so not too long ago. It's been a couple of weeks. We come back there and retest, and then we bounce off. That's your little double bottom there. And who's to say that, you know, with that type of volatility could help trigger some things too as well within the memes. I mean, that could be correlated. I would love to see that. There was something interesting too I wanted to actually look into. Let's see. What happened to Barnes and Noble? Yikes. Okay. Let's not look at Barnes and Noble. Let's just look at precious metals right now and see what's happening. Ooh. Precious metals is actually coming down. Wow, look at that. Just as we're talking right now, we've had two big candles. It's actually sliding down. Bleeding. For whatever reason, I have no idea. I think it's had something to do with the Fed. Let me see. Okay, so gold pairs gains. I don't know what that means. Pares. Following the Fed rate decision. Silver is hot in 2024. Is one stock to buy? Are you giving me financial advice? What stock is this? Fortuna Silver Mines at $5. Okay, sure. I'm gonna look at FSM. Silver, no, but not for nothing though. You already know the situation with silver. Incredibly shorted to hell. Look at the drop right now. Look at that. Like as we're talking right now, incredible. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, what is happening? Silver, no. Wait. What are we doing here? Any breaking news in terms of silver or precious metals, or is this all part of the reaction to the Fed? Because hello, I think we've gotten another opportunity to get some silver at a cheaper price. Thank you very much. Wow. What else is going on? Let's see. This is real life. This is live as we speak right now. Wow. Let's read this a little bit here. It says silver prices was up over 1% to around $30 per ounce, maintaining earlier gains after the Federal Reserve left borrowing costs unchanged for the 7th consecutive meeting, as widely expected. Policymakers signaled only one rate cut this year and 4 next year, compared to the 3 cuts expected at the start of 2024. The metals prices were also supported by a softer than expected CPI report earlier in the session. Does that sound like real life? Huh. Let's read this part here. Additionally, the U.S. has imposed 50% tariffs on Chinese imports of solar cells, a major industry for silver. aiming to pressure production in key factories across Asia with corporate bases in China. Despite this, strong demand in the domestic Chinese market prevented a further drop in silver prices, underscored by the connection on the world's largest solar farm in northwestern Xinjiang. If I probably said that correctly. Yeah, what is going on though? Let's look at gold, because I'm pretty sure gold is doing the same exact thing. Yeah, it is. Wow. Maybe we can have okay, wait, here's an update here as an hour ago. Gold edges lower after FOMC meeting, US CPI data. Gold edges lower in early Asian trade as market weighs US inflation data and the outcome of the FOMC meeting. US core CPI showed signs of slowing down in May, but the Fed signaled that only one rate. Okay, same thing. The ANZ research team writes in a note, spot gold is 0.25% lower, and it's actually dropping a bit more too as well. Wow. Are you guys getting into physical gold and silver? Because I would love to take advantage right now. This is a short-term death cross here, so yeah, it was bearish. We are seeing a divergence for sure. All the simple moving averages here are giving that signal for sure. Wow, we're looking at this literally live. We're seeing gold and silver drop, you know, like crazy. We have a little signal here too as well of that divergence, Elliott wave. We could see what the last low was at 2311, 2312. Wow, I can't believe it. Make it make sense for sure. Why can't you do that to the SPY, and why metals? Unbelievable. But wait, what is the VIX doing? Or as a matter of fact, what is the DXY doing? The DXY is actually consolidating, and it actually looks like it wants to curl back up. Looks like it wants to break out. Yeah, it's trying to rebound. And the VIX? VIX looked like it took a little pop there too just a while ago. Yeah, it's all, yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing too as well, Momo. This is just like ridiculous. Jesus Christ, look at this. Another massive engulfing red candle for silver. We'll probably find out later on and see. Oh, hold on. Silver maintains over 1%. No, that wasn't it. 5 minutes ago, silver hits 4-week low. Oh, you think so? You think if metals goes down, you think the SPY is gonna go down, or is it supposed to be the opposite? Or are you talking about the DXY? Because if it's that, then yeah, for sure. Let's see how the 4-hour looks like on the DXY. Wow, so it actually held up. Had a nice pop here from FOMC meeting. We had that dump, and it actually maintained above the 50-day simple moving average. So it could be also trying to gain back all that red. The VIX, yeah, currently 1203. 1203. Let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah. On the 1 minute here, the Elliott wave, in my opinion, it's actually getting really hot. Look at the really hot bars there, just super pink and red. I don't know. It's actually hurting my eyes and how it looks. But if it maintains that momentum and it continues to go up, then yeah, we will actually see some type of we'll probably see some type of comeback here for the VIX for sure. But I liked how that looked too as well. It's man, the only thing is that and what's unfortunate is that we can't even get into the VIX on Robinhood. I've been wanting to look into that, but then there's VIXY and then there's UVXY. But yeah, I don't know why it's not even available yet. Good lord. They're grabbing liquidity to cover, so they're probably selling their precious metals and stuff, and they're like, you know what? Yeah, let's sell off on this thing, yeah, because we don't want to get margin called, and we need to cover. Oh my god. Wait, what about Bitcoin? Because if that's the case, I think Bitcoin is also. Oh yeah. We got ourselves a death cross here too on the 5-minute chart for Bitcoin. So yeah, I don't know about that 70,000 level. I really don't know. I mean, we're really under the 200-day simple moving average, and it looks like it's rejecting the 50-day here, the 7-day. We got a little bounce. Yeah, it looks like we might be heading down. There's some saying that 62,000 is the next support for Bitcoin. Is the crypto surge over? Bitcoin stalls at 72,000 as investor enthusiasm wanes. Yeah, that is not what it's looking like right now. 4 hour. What do we got? What do we got here? All right, so this is pretty much a sign of weakness, and if you noticed, okay, we got a bear signal here too as well in the month of June. But if you noticed, we had so many attempts here to break over 72K. Here, and here. Fifth time's a charm. It looks like it's not happening. Because even in a daily, we have a red candle starting to play out here. And that is telling you that it's not looking bearish anytime soon. We also got here the Elliott wave, and if you see here in this whole time frame, yeah, we were at a higher point here, but it looks like ever since it have been going down lower and lower, and now we're at to this point where it's getting hot and it could actually come back here and start to drop. That is my hypothetical to you right now, of what I'm seeing currently. But we're seeing a divergence for sure. I don't know what's with this bars pattern. I just decided to pick one out and then see like if it actually played along with it. It's not accurate. I just wanted to play around with it. So. But if this is the case, and as you see here, 7-day SMA taking a sharp turn down on the daily chart for Bitcoin, that is what I see as, to me, that we could see 67,000 throughout the night. And What about PPI? PPI could probably just bring this thing back down here to 62,000. Maybe throughout the weekend. So yeah. All right. So I think my throat is dry. We'll just take another quick look at Jimmy right now. Right now it's at 26.22. So far, we're at a stalemate. We're flat. We're consolidating. So quickly. 9 foot. Really, man? Hold on. Yes, for sure. Last but not least, before we're just gonna quickly check to see what's happening. What is happening right now? How do we look? I want to see if this is actually the Frankfurt, Germany stock exchange. So I need to know real quick. 2380. 10 p.m. GMT. Is it going right now? I gotta. Just want to make sure. Oh no, it closed. Okay, it closed. 2380. 2380. So that's $25.73 in euros. Okay. Okay, so we're well above that. Anyways, yeah, I just wanted to check that out real quick. And guys, thank you, everybody who showed up for the stream and for the vibes, for the conversations, for the fun, for the jokes. I like that. I like how we're using this platform for that. And whatever information we're here to share with each other, that's what we're here to do. We're here to work with each other and see what's happening. And yeah, I love it. So if that one person, one or two, show some. What happened? What? Oh yes. Oh, okay. So yeah, you do have OCD. My gosh. But anyways, sorry about that. But again, good luck tomorrow and on Friday. We're gonna see what happens during pre-market. Sway in the house. What's up, Sway? We're just about to close up on the stream. Show some love, Sway. And we'll come back to it again with another stream. I want to give a shout out to everybody on here. So it's a long list. I think Zelly got it covered here. So thanks to Kevin, Kai Supreme, Travis Stokes, Mark Maddox, Matt K, AK8890, Chris Wilson, Momo, Fishy Friends, Nunya D Biz, Johnny Rodriguez, DZ, Sway in the house, Kevin in the house. What we got? I think we had Jeremy Muan too as well. From the DZ stream too as well. I can't even look at my chat. It's limited because I'm looking through my phone. But you know what? I'll eventually shout it out on the description. So whoever was in there, I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna give you all a shout out. So thank you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, And can't wait for tomorrow and Friday and see what's going on. Please SPY. Hey, manifest this right now. Let's manifest SPY to drop for PPI and drop all the way to like 400 a share. And GME to go up to 50 by Friday. And AMC, what, $8? Yeah, we could do that. There you go. So manifestation complete. Everybody have a great night. Much love. Giant hugs. Big hearts. Zelly Zen, thank you for your wonderful modding and your beautiful presence as always. And much love, everybody. All right, so let's get this. Again, last but not least, everything that was being said in this stream is not financial advice. It's just strictly in our opinion and speculation and brainstorming, whatever. And you are your own decision maker of your own money and your investments, as long as you're trading safely, you know your limits, and you're making that your money. All right. I think 15 sounds good for AMC and GME. I think 100. So let's do it. But yeah, we are stronger together. You already know. United we stand. Divided we fall. So you guys make your bets on the side. All right, I'm not gonna get involved with that. Thank you very much. And I'll see you in the next stream, in the next video, with yours truly, Lion of all trades. Take care, y'all. Oh wait, are you guys still in here? I'm so sorry. Guys, if you wanna join, I don't know if you're still here. Damn, I probably left. I do have a free Discord, just so you know, hop in and join in if you guys want to, like, you know, be in there, discuss, you know, other plays or share videos, as long as it's not porn, and talk about nachos. Feel free to join in. All right. I'm gonna post the link right now as we speak. Let me just dock the chat and I'll drop it in there. Drop it down like it's high. Drop it down like a low. Give me 1 second. Oh, I gotta type it in here. Okay. New. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Okay, I gotta do it again. Hold on. Mucho gusto. Yo me gusto. They said no porn. I'm out. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah. Here's the link right there. And also only hairy chicken. No, it's hairy chicken breasts, but that hasn't been cooked yet. And then you just flap it around. think that counts. I will accept y'all. If I see you, and then I'll just I'll give you the role, and then yeah, just chat away, whatever you want, as long as it's not, you know, no phony business. But anyways, I'm out for real. I'm out for real, and I'll see you in there, and I'll see you on the DZ stream. And you guys all take care, and you have a great night. All right. So thank you all. Thank you to you too, Zalzelli. Thank you. You already know how much it means to me. LOML. Mahal kita. All right. Good night, everybody. Peace out.